Alrighty, good morning. It is day 10 out of 30 of doing 333 push-ups every single day for 30 days to equivalent to 10,000 push-ups. Now that's where I am at the moment, quite far to be honest, but let's get ready for a little beach session. It's quite cold, but we're gonna push through. Let's go. Okay, quite easy. You know that first one's always quite easy. We've got the train going by. We've got people in the little splash pool or tidal pool at the back. We've got a little sunrise in the far distance over there. And we've got a mountain that's covered with clouds on that side. And then we've got those little colored houses or little changing rooms basically, which is almost like, if you do come to Cape Town, Muizenberg is, I would say, the original artist of that, or the signature for those little things. But other than that, it's just a beautiful day. It's a good day to do push-ups, and I'm hoping that it's 10 days, so I think I'm potentially going to hit 300 or 3,330 push-ups by the end of this day, which is already quite a milestone, I would say. 10 days, 3,330 push-ups, not too bad. Let's go. Whew. Okay. That's it. Not too shabby. That was, I think, the second set. And I feel like if you could be here for the whole day, I might potentially be able to do it. You know, if it was up to me, I would just do all my sets right over here. I mean, I'm in a sense, I wouldn't say it's cheating, right? It's definitely not cheating, but there is like a slight, I'm talking about a slight elevation. Like, you know, so instead of being flat, it's like kind of like that. So, you know, it's helping a little bit with the push-ups. Because obviously if you do a decline, if I was lying that side, there would be more weight on distributed to my chest. But it's still tough. Don't get me wrong, I'm still doing the push-ups. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But yeah, let's do the let's do the third one. Get it done. Holy moly, it's not getting easier actually. I think, and I've told you this before, every time I do a push-up or push-ups outside, like outdoors, I always feel like it's a little harder because I tend to rest a little less. Like the rest in between sets are small because, you know, people are running by or they may be walking, and I am a firm believer. You know those videos in the gym where people film and they get angry if someone walks into their shot? Like, I'm the total opposite. I almost feel like I'm in their way. Like when I'm filming and there are people in the gym or around me, I always ask permission. And in cases like this, I feel bad because people are respectful. So instead of maybe walking on the beach, they now walk on a path. And I feel like, you know, they should be able to do what they want. I don't own the beach. I'm just trying my luck to try and get a nice shot, that's all. I don't own it. So I always feel a little weird about it. But anyway, this last one, this fourth one's gonna be tough because I again haven't rested long enough. But let me do it and then it's done. Holy moly. There we go, guys. That's it. We got the push-ups done, and now the pump is going to be cooled off in a little splash pool. Let's go. Alright, so I think I'm going to try and go into that little pool over there, little tidal pool, and it's probably going to be cold, but there's like, I think about 7 elderly or older females in there, so you know I can't be what's the word for it where I don't have to bleep it out?
Pathetic.
What?
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
I mean that's that's a good word. I wasn't going to use a different one, but yeah, I need to show my manliness. I can handle the cold water. Let's go. It's not cold at all. I think it was way warmer than what I actually thought, to be honest. That's why people can actually stay in there for a while. But yeah, let's get going. Alrighty, we are in the parking lot of the gym. It was a nice little push-up session. We went home, had a coffee, and now I'm back here. I'm gonna smash some back. I'm gonna do a quick session of back, then I will do a little pose off in the gym. I'll go home, have breakfast, and do potentially a quick little edit, maybe just the reel, and then I want to go to meet up with a mate of mine in Sea Point for a coffee. Haven't seen him in a while, and then come back and yeah, probably do the third set. So before I go for coffee, I'd like to push the second set and get that done and dusted. So let's go. Alrighty, a nice little back session. Quite happy with that. Let's see how that looks. Oh, yeah, I'd say it's pretty lean. Got a little bit of obliques today. Quite happy. Chest again. I don't even train chest. It looks pretty good. After 10 days, I'm really happy with the results. Also obviously the food that I'm eating, 3,000 calories, I think is more than enough. I'm not necessarily picking up weight, I'm not necessarily losing, so I wanted to maintain and stay the same. So far it's been achieved. Let's go. And this is #1 wife in the world 2025, making me a nice little protein shake and some bagels just waiting to be eaten. Come on, zoom in. Little toasted bagels, and I'm gonna do some push-ups. Alrighty, so I'm gonna smash 3 sets of 33 quickly while I wait for my breakfast, and my beautiful wife is just quickly preparing that because there's no time. I need to catch up with my friend in the city at Sea Point, and then we need to come back, do yet a last set of push-ups, do some admin and a lot of work and editing, and then hopefully finish by 6 so I can take you to the, let's call it a surprise at 6. So I'll take you along. Ooh. 33. Ooh. You can hear the eggs being made at the background there. Yeah, it's this friend of mine is from Israel, from Tel Aviv. I think that's the town or city. So or city, I would say. And yeah, just gonna have a coffee, chat a little bit. You know, you always have to surround yourself with people that are obviously like-minded, that have future goals. And so when you sit with at least one person, right, that, I mean, let's use the opposite, obviously. If you sit with someone that is always negative, you know, everything he or you talk about is maybe politics and how bad the country is and how bad your government is and how prices are just increasing for no odd reason, you're going to start, you know, responding to that and be like, yep, you're right, you know, it is this, it is that, it is that. So in a way you kind of change your beliefs Even though, listen, I'm not saying it's not true. It doesn't mean the government is not bad or the prices isn't increasing. It's just agreeing with something like that, or you know, constantly talking about the negative will put you in a negative mindset and space. Where I would rather be with someone that says, okay, yeah, prices are, you know, going up. How can we make more money so that the price increase doesn't affect us? You know, that's already a way better way to think about things. And that's how I want to live. That's how I live my life. Because I can't dwell in negativity. I've been doing it for too long. My whole 20s basically was just constant negative thought. And I'm done with that. It's absolute bullshit. So as soon as I changed my mind and I started changing the way I think, you know, life started to become easier. And I'm not even saying that I'm a millionaire or I'm making a lot of money at the moment. It's just I feel comfortable because I have hope and belief that everything is going to be great. So let's go. Whew. Another 33 done. Let's see how the pump looks. You know, it was quite cold this morning at the beach, and the light wasn't, you know, very flattering in a sense. Plus, the camera was a bit too far, so I couldn't see the pump. But you know, it looks like it's there. It looks like it's showing itself. It's coming alive, and that's all we really need. Let me show you this little sweetener, right? So this is what I obviously use in my future life or coffee and things like that. But this is actually a toy. Well, now he doesn't want to play. But this is Blaze's toy. He loves playing with sweetness. It's the funniest thing. I guess it's probably like, to him, that smell is like a sweetener, like a catnip. Same way they quite enjoy that smell, and maybe the sweetener has something that he enjoys. So, yeah. Is it almost done, my love?
Your food is done.
My food is done. Thank you. I'm gonna do one more set and then, yeah, have a quick breakfast. There we go. Would you want to bring my meal for me? Just want to show. No, it's okay. Just want to show. Thank you. Look at that. A beautiful white egg, or egg white omelette, you could basically say, on a bagel, peanut butter, and some banana. And that will go straight into these bad boys. So maybe the eggs and the bagel will go in that side, and the peanut butter, banana, and bagel will go on this side. Anyway, I don't have much time. I'll see you guys. Alrighty, it is about 5:30. There's basically a half an hour left before I need to, well, before we need to go to this surprise event that I told you about this morning. Or actually yesterday I even told you about it. So I thought, you know what, I just went for coffee, or I came back from coffee with my mate. We had a really good, you know, discussion, and we're gonna see each other in about 2 weeks, and we're gonna, you know, enjoy another coffee and a little chat. However, I'm gonna try and do push-ups. Not try, I'm gonna do push-ups in my normal casual way to kind of prove that you don't have to obviously have, you know, gym clothes on. So let's keep going. But I'm, you know, I'm gonna take my shoes off at least, at the very least. Alrighty. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Almost forgot to do 34 again. I'm so used to doing 33 all the time. Oh, okay. We did one set, I think. This is a bit too tight. And not even just the tightness, it's just really warm. And the reason why it's warm is because I had to run, and also why it's so late, is I had to run to the store to get a new SD card. So otherwise I can't film. And luckily, it's the weirdest thing, because I do kind of copy all my things at night. So when I'm done with my filming and all those things, then I'd go and put everything on the laptop, copy everything over. But for some odd reason today, I don't know why, which is, you know, very lucky, everything that I filmed, like literally about an hour ago, I copied everything. It was just there, and I thought, oh, you know, let me just copy it. And I did, which means when we try to film now, or I try to film now, the SD card didn't want to work. It just didn't want to, you know, so I pulled it out, and apparently a lock or something broke off, I don't know. But I guess I understand, because, you know, this Canon camera 80D I bought in India in 2019. This is old. This is an old camera. Even though the quality is alright, it's an old camera. I can't even shoot 4K. So the SD card I got with that. So it's about 5 years old, if you think about it, if not more. So it lasted quite a long time, but luckily I didn't lose any footage. So I quickly ran to the store. Well, I drove there, but you know, I was quite in a hasty state. And I got a new one, so more size, more speed, and this one is like a premeditated buy, or like a investment, in a sense where the SD card is basically made to copy and move and write and things with 4K involved. So it has 4K. So yes, it's a little bit spenny. If you're in South Africa, it's about 949 Rand for a 128 gigabyte SD card with this 4K function, about 200 megabytes speed, downloading or transferring. So yeah, that's about more or less what you would pay and what I paid. So a little unexpected expense, but all for the tube. Anyway, let's do the second set quickly, shall we? I'm not sure if you could see Blaze in the background. Come here, you silly Billy. Come here. Yeah. Oh. He's scratching my head while I'm doing push-ups. Say hello to the camera. Come, you wanted to be there now. There you go. Say, Dad, I'm costing you guys a fortune to go to England. Yo, we've had some little issues with not issues, obviously not issues. It's more of comfortability or preferred method. Like, we could easily fly, put them in the cabin, or you know, in a box somewhere, and just fly, and then we'll get them that side. That's easy, okay? But obviously, you know, I have a heart, at least for my cats, and I want to get them. I want them by my side all the time. So we found an airline that can basically, we can just add them as carry-ons, hand luggage, and we've got these little cat carriers, so they'll always be with us. However, the UK have some restrictions regarding that. I'm not sure why. You know, in a way, I'm a little upset about it, but you know, it's what can you do in life, right? I can sit and wallow here, or I could just, you know, move on and move forward. So we found some other solutions, but it's going to cost a little more, and it's going to cost Sophie and I to potentially split our travels, to go to Amsterdam potentially, and then she will go to another country, maybe France or somewhere close to the English border with the cats, and then use a pet courier to drive them over the border and into England. But at least this way the cats will be by her side all the time. So yeah, you know, if you love your pets, that's what you do, you know. So anyway, let's do one last set, and then we go enjoy the rest of our evening. Are you gonna scratch my head again, Blaze? Okay. There we go. That is, if you look at this number right over there, that is 3,330 push-ups in 10 days. I mean, that's that's an achievement even for me, to be honest. So I'm quite proud of that. We are 1/3 of the way to the finish line. If you have been watching all 10 videos or 10 days, or any of my challenges, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna quickly get dressed and I'll show you where we're gonna spend the rest of the evening. Let's go. All right, guys, so you can see I'm dressed super warm and casual because we are going to watch a movie. It's an outdoor stargazing movie, and we kind of got the premium seat, so we're gonna sit in front. So let me show you how it looks.
Once our feature movie starts, and if you are feeling the cold this evening,
alrighty, that was the movie. That's the end. We enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for day 11.